Hello everyone, this is the Fantastic Four trailer and I want to give my commentary on the scene. So I'm recording on my iPhone and here's the commentary. So I'll play and pause. Last time I did it was like 2 weeks ago. I recorded almost an hour and it did not record. So that was very painful, so we'll try again. So the very first moment, I'm seeing here that you can see here that the elevator opened into the 4x3 of the actual screen, which is pretty fantastic. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna use the word fantastic a lot because that's just the way I talk. And they timed it to stop almost at the left and right vertical edges of the screen. And because this is set in, is it set in the 50s or 60s? Let me Google that real quick. 50. I'm on the Wikipedia page. I'm typing in 50. Or let me try FIFTI. I don't know, whatever. It's set in either 50s or 60s. And the televisions back then were 4x3. A lot of people don't know they're like square or slightly rectangular. And so we started.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7 on.
I love how the cake is rising from that. I don't know. I just like that
Every week.
design aesthetic. It's like horizontal mixed with vertical. I just like that, and I like that that the patriarch, Mr. Fantastic, says that they must have that they make it a point to always have family dinner. Is it every Sunday at 7? At least once a week, and I like that.
Sunday at 7.
And I like that they're all dressed up at home. It's the kind of thing that you saw a lot. You see a lot in retro photographs and videos. People wearing suits in the house. I just like that.
7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Also, everybody talks about how this dude, Pedro Pascal, is in every movie. He was in some of my favorite movies of the year. Gladiator 2 was not one of them, but he was in Gladiator 2. He was in, let me press his Wikipedia here. I'm sure his filmography has its own acting credits and accolades, its own page. I'm sure. Where is it? On screen and stage. Okay, let's look at it. 2024 Wild Robot, Gladiator 2. He was in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies in 2024. Of course, he was in the that TV series based on a video game. I'm looking at it real quick. Sorry about that. I'm trying to hurry. Where is it? Come on. Yeah. Last of Us, which and he's been nominated and he's won a few awards. The Mandalorian. He's in, like, him and his agents deserve, like, he needs to pay his agent a lot of, I'm sure she gets a lot of money from him because he's in a lot of things. He's just accumulating all the money in the world, and he's good too. Like, he doesn't phone it in for any of these roles.
Herbie.
Alright, so I want to talk about that scene, that shot. In this shot, if you saw Spider-Man Far From Home, you would have seen Spider-Man fly through that thing that was under construction. So if you look at the timeline, so I think what's happening is two things, and we have a clue here that the way the aspect ratio expanded, that tells me that they're going to transport from the 60s to the current day. And so that's why we can see, isn't that the Empire State Building in the back? That tells me that this is current day. And also, why did Spider-Man fly through there when it was under construction and that was present day? So that gives you, so this shot, if you don't want to get spoiled, this shot just spoiled something for you because Spider-Man flew through this space when it was under construction in present day. And now, you know what I'm saying? 50s to present day. So that's a spoiler, but I like that detail.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Also, the aspect ratio expanding into the way it is these days. So that's another one. And I like that. I like that the what's his name? The Rock, or what's his name? The Thing? Is it The Thing? Not The Rock. Let me check. The Thing / Ben Grimm, played by Ebonos Bacharach, who a lot of us know from The Bear, which is a cooking show, mostly based in the kitchen, and his character here is in the kitchen, and almost word for word, what he said about add some garlic, add some this, is actually almost word for word lifted from The Bear. I was rewatching The Bear after I saw this trailer, and oh my god, that's almost word for word what he said in the show.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip.
So I like the design of the thing. In the previous Fantastic Four movies, they made the Thing too comedic. They didn't give him a personality. He was always just getting angry all the time, and I didn't really like that. This one, he's wearing clothes, he's cooking, he's in the kitchen, he's interacting with the retro futuristic robot, which I love the design of it, with all the tapes for eyes and everything. And the Thing is actually interacting like a normal person. I like that.
Okay.
And of course, let's talk about the music from our boy Michael Giacchino. This is another person. You know, the average moviegoer doesn't know who he is, but those that are film fanatics and film whatever know that he pretty much every big movie, every epic movie, every movie, high budget movie, Michael Giacchino is on it. You know, the Jurassic World movies, so many. You know, all the Pixar movies. Like he's on it. Like I don't even know what's in his bank account. It'll be so absurd, and he's very good too. He does a lot of his specialty is not to. You cannot tie. You cannot listen to two of his scores and tell that it's him. But Giacchino, sorry, but what's the other one's name? The person that did Star Wars and Jurassic Park, Superman. A lot of his themes sound alike, so that's the difference.
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn it.
And of course, when it comes to space travel, a lot of us are very familiar with SpaceX doing it, so that conjures up a memory of SpaceX.
You couldn't turn invisible.
I like this visual of the invisible woman and her husband touching her face. You know, I think the power of invisibility serves two purposes. One, she's a woman. A lot of women get harassed in the world, and they're vulnerable and so forth. And so sometimes they just and they get ogled all the time because they're beautiful, and people like to look at women. Even women look at women, which is interesting. And so in this situation, sorry, my scrubbing is not. Whenever I leave it on this, when I release, it goes away to the next. So Mr. Fantastic is actually
Ben was
that was the previous. Mr. Fantastic is trying to hold her face. Well, she's probably in an emotional state, or maybe she was injured or something. I just like that metaphor of invisibility and womanhood.
Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Of course, you know, fire effects have been done as in perfected. Even around 2003 with the first Fantastic Four movie, they had excellent fire effects.
Ben has always been a rock.
And I like this is the first time they're using Ben being a rock metaphorically, and you know that he's a rock, which means he's not stupid and just getting angry all the time, like the first Fantastic Four movie. Like he's actually, you know what I'm saying? He actually is actually someone you can rely on emotionally. So I like that.
He is Johnny,
Hi!
and I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
And of of course, I love the design of this car. It looks like what's in front should be behind, but it's actually in front, so I like that. Very retro futuristic. But I don't like that it's only one wheel in the back. Ugh. It's a little bit like not cool or sexy. Almost that shot, almost exactly that shot of Johnny Storm flying was in the first, either the first or the second Fantastic Four movie from the mid 2000s. And like you know the good thing about the way he flies, he goes up and down, left and right, but Superman always just goes straight. It doesn't really go up down. And the fire effects lend its way to the way with the camera following the one flying.
As a family.
So Giacchino has created another amazing theme, and this looks like this is going to be a winner. It's coming out July. We're in March, so March, April, May, June, July. I mean, it's still a ways to go, but we're almost there. So it's been a long time since I personally have I'm anticipating a movie in the theaters. Of course, Avatar is going to be the next one, Avatar 3. This movie is definitely going to make me want to go see the movie. So looking forward to it. All right, I'm glad this did not take an hour. I hope it got recorded well. If you heard me touching the microphone on the phone, sorry about that. Yeah. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed it. Well, there you go. I haven't recorded a YouTube video in literal years, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching.